Aê galerinha do YouTube, tudo jóia? SpecialOps aqui e bem-vindos a mais um vídeo. Isso mesmo galera, estamos em Assassin's Creed 3. Bom, tinha falado pra vocês que se o meu Assassin's Creed 2 não desse pra instalar, eu ia... eu ia trazer o Assassin's Creed 3. Bom, eu trouxe. E adivinha? Pera aí. Controller. Joystick. Okay. Bom galera, então meu joystick é antigo. Ainda não tive tempo de comprar outro, mas se Deus quiser eu quero comprar outro. E deixa eu só baixar o som, porque o som, velho, não vou baixar som, não vou baixar, tá bom, não vou baixar som, tá bom, que tem galera, bom, não vou baixar som, tá muito foda esse som. Bom, SpecialOps. Bom,
used to be when people talked about the end of the world, we locked them up, or laughed them off, sometimes both. But we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning, with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars, as the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years. Even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching, bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon, though, soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be. When it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end.
Nossa, galera, esse jogo tá muito foda os gráficos, galera. Tipo assim, é a primeira vez que eu tô jogando o Assassin's Creed 3, porque eu tinha um Windows XP, e no Windows XP não roda, mas tá muito foda, galera. Só os gráficos, galera, tá muito bom.
We're here.
Só que ficou muito realista, tipo assim, está meio feio os personagens e coisa e tal. Viu? Bom, todo começo é chato, galera. Eu queria pedir desculpa pra vocês. Eu gosto de deixar passar o começo do vídeo, que é aquela cutscene toda, porque aquilo ali explica. E agora ele falou let's go, porque eu vou ter que achar o lugar que fica aqui dentro dessa caverna. Só que eu posso correr? Não. Aí pode. Né? Ô galera, meu controle tá chiando ainda. Eu tenho que comprar outro novo. Opa, sai. Licença.
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
Obrigado! Vou começar a parte do parkour, galera. Por aqui. Já que eu não posso pular. Tô entendendo pra onde que é pra eu ir. Ok.
I think we're here.
Bom, galerinha, eu queria agradecer a um inscrito meu que chama Tedel Gamer. Ele me perguntou, eu acho que foi o único que fez a pergunta, eu não olhei ainda, que me perguntou de qual estilo de game eu gostava, ou de RPG ou de FPS. Bom, galera, eu gosto dos dois. Bom, eu dou preferência mais por FPS porque eu sou, tipo assim, eu gosto muito de jogo de arma e por aí vai. RPG, galera, eu gosto tipo assim de Ragnarok e essas coisas. Bom, eu espero que esteja dando para vocês escutarem minha voz de boa. Viu, galera, o que eu falei para vocês? O Assassin's Creed 3 tá muito frenético, cara.
You must find the key.
Son?
Sir.
Agora começa a ter alucinação.
Here we go
cara.
again.
Aí desmaia e começa o Assassin's Creed.
Do you hear us?
Oi, oi, oi. Oi,
Yeah.
oi, oi. Como vocês podem ver, galera,
The
agora
temple
tá
triggered a
saindo
bleeding
coisinha de
effect.
neve.
You
Porque
collapsed
Assassin's
and entered
Creed
into a
se passa
fugue
mais na
state.
coisa de neve do que...
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay.
Bom, talvez eu vou... na hora que acabar o Assassin's Creed 3, é
Besides,
claro,
the
eu quero
temple
acabar.
appeared to be communicating with you,
E
and I didn't
vou
want to
trazer o
risk
Assassin's
severing the
Creed 4.
connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Os controles são os mesmos, velho. Não mudou nada.
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. There's no idea where it is, though. Guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Tem nada pra fazer, não.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there.
Aí não mudou, né, galera? Mudou assim, galera. Tipo, vocês viram que agora o
Okay,
Ed
Desmond.
tem...
Let's
Opa,
practice climbing on these objects.
É, galera, ficou mais frenético ainda, ó. Olha pra cor do Ed. Olha pra você ver. Olha! Antes eu não fazia isso não, hein? Agora virou uma onda pra cor nada.
Free run your way through this little obstacle course.
Congratulations! Ui! Agora é a coisinha básica, né, galera? Talvez eu corte essa parte. Ou não sei. Ixi, não tô vendo nada. Minha câmera tá vendo.
That's a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. Alright, Desmond. Follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars.
Essa faquinha.
All you have to do here is jump the gap.
Errei. Não, não errei. Errei. O que eu tenho que fazer aqui, gente? Opa, tem um treco novo aqui. Boa, Ezio. Ai, que merda. Eu vou ter que vazar pra coisa. Ah, não. Não, você não vai cair, não. Faça favor de agora e reta. Vambora. Nossa senhora. Ficou mal de jeito. Ah. Pronto. Holy shit. Okay.
Synchronization levels look good now.
Opa,
We should be
que
able
isso?
to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
Ó, galera, presta atenção. Nossa, é muito foda o cenário montando na hora que a gente tá andando.
Everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will
Mas
be
o gameplay
meeting
vai
you inside.
ser
Thank you.
muito... Eu acho
Where
muito
shall I
grande.
retrieve you once
Bom,
you're done?
tem
Front of the
alguém,
Opera House.
tem muitas
And be quick about it.
pessoas
Don't expect to be here long.
pedindo pra
I'll bring her round at
pra
once.
fazer gameplays mais pequenas, mas tipo, de certas nossas vídeos essas coisas não dá pra fazer gameplay pequeno. Eles mudou a engine aqui também, antes era bolinha pra apertar.
Invitation, please. Shall I take your coat, sir?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Pode
you
ver?
are requested to kindly find your seat.
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
My apologies.
Será que é aqui que eu vou sentar? Tá fazendo loading agora.
Evening, Hatham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once.
Nossa, vocês melhorou o gráfico demais, galera. Do
Though I
2 pra
remember
cá.
little of it. I don't suppose
tenho
tonight will
imaginando
afford me the
quatro,
luxury of a
galera.
proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. You see him?
A lawyer is an honest employment, so is mine. Like me too, he acts in a double capacity, both against roads and for them. For 'tis but fitting that we should protect and encourage seats, since we live by them.
Sir, Black Mall, that sick word of trial, comes on in the afternoon, and she hopes you will order matters so as to bring her on.
As the wench is very active and industrious, you may satisfy her that I'll soften the evidence.
Tom Gates, is found guilty.
A lazy dog! When I took him the time before, I told him what it would come to if he did not mend his hand. This is death without reprieve. I may venture to book it. For Tom Gag, £40. Let Betty
Ah,
sign
velho, cara chato, mano.
So I can get more by
Quero
her
que eu vou
staying in.
começar.
Betty has brought more goods into our locked year than any 5 of the game. And in truth, 'tis a pity to lose so good a customer.
None of the gang take her off. She may, in the common course of business, live at 12 months longer. I love to let women skate. A good sportsman always lets the end partridges fly, because the breed of the game depends on it. Besides, here the law allows us no reward. There's nothing to be got by the death of women, except our wives.
Without dispute, she is a fine woman. 'Twas to her I was obliged for my education. And to say
Be
a
seated
bold
in one of the
word,
boxes above.
she hath
The
trained
stairs
up
are
all young
watched.
fellows to
We'll need to find
the
another way
gaming
out.
table.
Truly, Filch, thy observation is right.
I already
Women
have.
the surgeons are more beholden to women than all the professions.
Going to get the hell out of here.
Sir, Black Mall, that sick word of trial,
Bom,
comes on in the afternoon.
let's go, né?
And she hopes you will order matters so as to bring her on.
As the wench is very active and industrious, you may satisfy her that I'll soften the evidence.
1,000 pardons.
Gates, is found
My
guilty.
apologies.
A lazy dog. When I took
Senta
him the
aí,
time
só.
before,
Uai,
I told him
que
what it would
isso?
come to if he did not mend his hand. This is death without reprieve. I may venture to book it.
Vambora agora.
For Tom Gag,
Bora de desastre.
£40. Let Betty slide know I'll save her from the time to pay.
Bom que todo mundo fica prestando atenção na coisa, né?
Betty hath brought more goods into our locked year
Nossa,
than
muito
any 5
foda.
of the game. And in truth, 'tis a pity to lose so
Ai,
good
ai,
a
ai.
customer.
Ai, ai, ai. Que isso?
Live at 12 months longer. I love to let women stay. A good sportsman always gets the end of his life because the freedom of the game depends on it. Besides, here the law allows us no reward. There's nothing to be got by the death of women, except our wives.
Without dispute, she is a fine woman. Was to her I was obliged to provide education. And to say a bold word, she hath trained up more young fellows to the business than the gaming table.
Escutando barulho, ninguém desconfia, coisa e tal. Nossa, galera, vocês não sabem o tanto que eu tava doido por jogar isso. Olha uma coisa que tem agora. Aff. Tinha feito isso certo, depois eu fui e errei. Ah, vou tomar no cu, né? Que merda, velho. Aê, boa. Eu tive que mexer nos dois analógicos e no R2.
When a gentleman is long kept in suspense, penitence may break his spirit.
Seu R, hein, galera.
Besides, gives a man a good air upon his trial, and makes him risk another without fear or scruple. But all away. But 'tis a pleasure to be the messenger of comfort to friends in affliction.
High time to look about me for a decent execution. Against next second. I ain't my lady road, by whom one can get nothing till he's angry. I register of the game.
Nossa, galera, tá chovendo aqui agora.
Crook finger Jack. A year and a half in the service. Let me see how much the stock owes to his ins.
Bom, chegamos no objetivo. Olha pra você ver.
Haytham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way. Yes. But then you would have known.
Parecendo que o cara tá usando brilho, cara.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry. As am I.
Come, please! Over there! That man there! Seize him! A man was killed in the I've done no wrong. Any weapons?
I beg your pardon. Did you notice anyone?
Pushing,
Patience, please.
Let us through. Peace, friend. There is no danger. Try to remember.
Licença. Obrigado.
Peace, friends. There is no danger.
It happened right in that second.
What are those men doing?
I'm dead ready to take.
Peace, friends. There is no danger. Move! Imbecile.
Where are you?
Bom, come on. Vamos lá, galera, vamos lá. Holy shit. Tem que descer ainda, véi. Nossa senhora, que muvuca que tá aqui embaixo. Olha lá, galera, saindo até as coisas lá. Vamos pular essa cena, né, galera? Vamos pular a cena.
And how was the opera? Rather dull, truth be told.
Pular a cena! Ah, quer saber? A coisa. Ah, não! Não tem que fazer isso.
Shall we be off then? Aye. To Fleet and Bride. By your command.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen,
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you will want for none.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
Obrigado. Bom, galerinha. Seguimos a primeira sessão. Missão completa. Esse aqui vai ser o cara que a gente vai jogar por enquanto. Depois a gente, tipo assim, vai virar um ninja, eu acho. E vai... Eu tô dando spoiler, galera. Eu não quero dar spoiler. Parou por aqui. Eu não vou dar mais spoiler. Música copyright. Sei lá se é copyright.
share my Tumigo.
Bom, galerinha, então é isso. Se gostarem, deixem esse gostei. Se gostaram ainda mais, favoritem o vídeo e compartilhem suas redes sociais. Compartilhem suas redes sociais. Hoje eu não tô sabendo falar, galera. Bom, se inscreva no canal para estar continuando a receber vídeo do SpecialOps Games. Então é isso. Obrigado, falou, tchau e fui, galera!